night was great. A couple weeks ago we came out and then we struggled. We started on the pole and could not get it done. We just got beat heads up, and Dan Monoff went and did his homework during the week, and we came back and felt a lot stronger. We only qualified 5th, but I felt a lot better. Got 3rd in our heat. Still drew a good pill for us with a 3, and unfortunately Justin Cox, I think Mac went down or broke, so we got to move up to the front row. Still didn't get the start. Caleb was super fast, and then Gualda came in there, was super fast, and man, like the track was so slick. The curb was falling off the edge of 1 and 2, and I just kept having to try things to figure out what would work, and all of a sudden I found the bottom, and I think I caught Gualda by surprise, and then can't thank him enough for not wrecking us. Like, he could have wrecked us like going into 1, but I think he backed it off and almost wrecked himself so he wouldn't wreck me, so I gotta thank him for that. But they had probably the fastest car tonight, but I think we just got there and hung in there at the end, and we got a win. It's super exciting to get one this early in the year.
It went really good. 3rd quick in qualifying, or actually I believe we ended up 4th, but Tanner ended up blowing up, I believe, or broke a motor, so we ended up 3rd quick. So started 4th in the 4th heat, got to 2nd, was all over the guy for the lead, and just kind of hung out and maintained, knowing that we were in the redraw, that I didn't have to push too hard to pass him. Probably the best pill I pulled all year. We drew a number 2, so that kind of lined us up for the main event. I knew that it was gonna be hard to pass. I'm glad we got to start up front. Got the lead early, led 10 or 11 laps, and made a little mistake. I got snickered in or going back to the bottom, and got passed. So I moved back upstairs. Made one little mistake. There was not really much curb to lean on. I just got down in there a little bit too hot and got up and over it. And Sean Becker got by me, and you can't make mistakes when you're racing with somebody like that. And he was able to get by me, and we got racing real hard again. And 1st and 2nd made contact, and 2nd spun out. So I got 2nd back, and Sean and I went back and forth, or I tried to at least, and poked my nose once, I believe, and just couldn't quite get there. So all in all, it was a really good night. I can't thank the McCullochs enough for giving me the opportunity. We had a really good weekend. Ran 6th last night and 2nd tonight, so hopefully they'll give me another shot.
It was middle of the road, I guess. 6th quick. Won my heat because fortunately a pole car jumped, and I got to school Jeff Ensign on how you do things at Placerville. This ain't gumbo land there, Ensign. But started P5 in the main. Just kind of ran around 4th and 5th and 3rd, and just kind of inherited spots. Never really gained anything on my own. But we finished, which is a plus for me lately. The last couple Fridays haven't been good to us, so the car's going to roll back in the trailer. And I guess we'll go down to Gumbo Land next week and check out Rick's base deal, and hopefully get the ball rolling again with the tour race.
Kind of struggled, kind of all through the night. Didn't qualify too well. Won the heat race. Got in the redraw. Started 6th. Got smoked on the 2nd lap. Bent the whole car up, front end, wing, and everything, and just jerked the wing back almost as far as it could go, and just drove it as hard as I could, and drove it up to 4th. Guess we'll take it. Nothing else to say. People just better watch their back. That's all I gotta say.
Shattered dreams. It was going okay. Really good for Roots coming here for the first time. They've never even seen this place. We qualified 3rd, and then won our heat, and drew the 1. So everything was lining up good. And the first I got beat on the start, so I was gonna have my cut. And I was gonna have to work for it. Caleb was gonna probably keep me honest, but I guess a mag box broke or something. So went back to last and got to 5th at the line. I think I snuck underneath a couple guys. So we were good. We were a little off. I don't know if we had the car to win or not. Who knows? So another good night with Doug Roots and Jim Richmond. I gotta thank them for everything. And I'll get back in these guys' car at the end of May for Marvin Smith. And I'm gonna move on to next weekend and drive the Jim and Annette Van Leer 5B with SEC.
It was good. Tuned this motor up a lot better tonight. These guys have been busting their butt, did a great job. This car handles so nice. I could just put it wherever I want. Future, we're moving forward, and just got caught up between a couple guys where I get a run and just slide up in front of you and just kill my momentum. But cost me a few spots there late in the race, but definitely I think we had a top 5 car for sure. Yeah, this thing, I'm just so happy to be driving for these guys, and we'll get there. We'll be there up front here shortly.
Great. We had a lot of fun. Thanks to Doug Roots. Cars were fast. We just lost brakes in the main, but we qualified decent. Had to knock the rust off. We were really good first lap. Yeah, I did get tired in the heat. Main was good. Yeah, we're good. Just like I said, lost brakes, and we're running about between 5th and 6th, 7th, 8th. So we're around there all night long, and these guys got a long road home, and I didn't want to have them drive home with a tore-up race car. So these guys are, they're great. I mean, they're people in the sport should look up to Doug Roots and his team because they drive all the way from Canada, supply 2 cars for 2 guys. You can't ask for much more than that. They're true racers, and I'm glad they're part of the racing family.